Let's make a nerd. What is a very nerdy name and surname? Dexter. Okay. Or Dexter Mendeleev. There was no hope of survival. ATM. Oh my days, was it so big? I mean, no, let's be real, the Apoptosis is kind of fire because you get free stuff. Say you might die with like, this is not great still. I'm stuck. Bruh. That's not even fair. I'm so dead. So, recently I got Project Zomboid, which I have quickly learned is incredibly difficult, for me at least. And that I'm gonna die a load, like crazy amount. I've probably died over 100 times throughout this playtime, throughout like my total playtime, which is to me kind of insane. So that doesn't convince you that I'm struggling. I don't know what will, but due to being, because I've been quite lost, so due to that, I went to YouTube just to clear things up and to explain things better, I guess, to me, so I can get a better grasp and potentially increase my skill. And so, like, it kind of helped point out my errors, such as my hoarding, which is not good. So yeah, it just helped clear things up. So like I learned about base building, general survival stuff, which I started feeling more confident. Like maybe, just maybe, no, not even just maybe. Like I can take on Kentucky. Well, maybe not yet. I still need some practice. So people always say you should act as if your character is a real person, which I kind of get, but at the same time, how I don't know how to like increase the amount I already do. Or like it's probably just keeping a conscience effort, but like it's kind of tough, you know. And then also like reading books that like help boost your what XP gain for skills. Watching the Life and Living channel at 6 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Which at this point in time I'm making more of a conscious effort to do, but I'm kind of dwindling out of it a bit, to be honest. But more because I almost feel a bit more prepared to do other things, which in a way is a good and bad thing. So there's one thing that kind of throws me off, like the tip where it's often like don't use guns and don't use cars early game, which I mean I was already doing. But at the same time, when is it the right time to start using cars and guns? That's the thing that confuses me quite a lot. But I'm sure, and hopefully this is true, I'll later soon come to understand this. I will just come to know when I can. It's also got a bit better at losing hordes. Still, kind of struggling, but much better than pretty much not being able to do it at all. So yeah, one important thing that I've learned, which I also kind of wished was in the game, was the use of maps, because for some reason I thought you had to mod it. It turns out no, you come in the game with a map, which is quite useful, because I'm very lost otherwise. So it's like, sure, I have to explore it first, but it helps clear things up a bit. Also, the fact that you can do markers is amazing. I really like it because it can just help you plan your routes out and whatnot. So I'd say my skill has improved quite a bit. So I went from struggling to even like exist properly for 24 hours in the game, of course, to now I think I almost reached a week, which isn't much of a change, right? But for me, that is kind of crazy and kind of insane with how good it is. So yeah, I'm slowly learning. Yeah, and also, I started to be able to take over the fireplace. Not in one singular life, of course. No way. Even though actually, like today, when I was playing some of it, I think I did it in like 2 lives, which same for me. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, also like I think one issue is that I'm a bit perfectionistic that I have to complete a run in one life, which with someone of my skill isn't really possible. So hopefully it will improve, but I just need to stick to it until I actually do get better. Otherwise, it's gonna slow me down quite a bit. But it's a very chill game. Well, mostly. Also, yes, how I've been playing and how I consider it kind of to be like a run is over. Is I have it set to have 0 zombies spawn, which kind of, I don't know, it just gives me a goal that like my goal is to eradicate all the zombies and have the place be peaceful again, because otherwise I'll be like, yeah, now I'm surviving, but now what? And I was hoping this was a thing, but then luckily I saw a guy called Slavic Bread make a made a few videos about clearing out the whole map, so that was cool. So yeah, so that gave me like the final push to, or like the push to do it, because now I can actually do my goal, and maybe later I'll change it up once I kind of learn the ropes of the game. So yeah, for now I must just try to kind of live longer, not die, improve with the game maybe, and I keep track of what I'm doing and like what I do wrong, just so it doesn't go badly, or so I don't die as frequently, potentially, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. It can only get better, trust, hopefully. But yeah, that's all. Just wanted to share my thoughts. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little rant, as I'll call it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Tell me what I can improve, what you prefer, what you don't like. Yeah, stay cheeky breeky as always. Das Vidania.